Loyalty, I have some things to discuss today, and the things I want to discuss are particular to the new Battle Royale rewards and what we got. So first thing I want to say, Loyalty, is if you watched the streams yesterday, I went ahead and said, Giancarlo Stanton, the highest I've ever seen him go is a 97. A lot of people told me that he had gotten a 99 overall postseason card, but I honestly didn't play the game last year that long to even remember that. But new flawless rewards have come in. We got a new headliners, and we also have a limited time edition Wander Franco 99 overall. Now, 99 overall limited time edition, that means that once that time is up, he's going to revert back to his original overall, or he's not going to be usable. Let's start with the headliners pack, and let's discuss the player inside the headliners pack, which is going to be 95 overall Bob Gibson. Now, what's great about this Bob Gibson is he has all the pitches that you would want. He has the slider, he has that curveball, he has that changeup, he has that sinker, and he has that fastball. If we look into the quirks, I was hoping to see Outlier, but unfortunately, without Outlier, Bob Gibson just isn't end game. To be honest, this 95 overall is probably a better flawless reward than Giancarlo Stanton if you really look at it. But at the end of the day, let's not go ahead and drag them down too much by that. How do you get that limited time edition Wander Franco? You have to go into your moments. Once you are into your moments, you go into the Wander section. You go into the Wander section and it tells you play these limited time moments that highlight MLB number one's overall prospect. And then once you complete these moments, you will have a Wander Franco 99 overall that you cannot sell until June 29th. Now, one of the reasons why you might want to go ahead and chase that 99 overall is because if you go into collections, right, and then you go to prospect cards, that 99 overall is going to count as one of those prospect cards, therefore allowing you to get closer to getting that Prospects Rivera collection voucher and finishing Mariano Rivera in general as well. Now let's go to the fun part and the part why everyone basically has tuned into this video. First thing I want to say is I'm hoping you all like and hit that red subscribe button. We stream each and every single day at 1 a.m. Eastern on Twitch. Make sure you follow the Twitch, how to become a member of the channel, how to go ahead and join the Discord, and then all of my socials, they are linked inside the description box. That's where you have to go. Last night, I was hoping to get up to 11-0 just so I could leave the run as 11-0, and then when these new rewards came in, I was just going to go ahead and play the flawless game, hopefully go flawless and get that 12-0 reward. But unfortunately, it was a short stream, and it was a perfect short stream, as right when I was getting off, the service crashed, and they crashed all the way until the morning. But let's go ahead and discuss this Battle Royale program. So we start off with the silver packs. You have Ryan, who is a platoon hitter 100% of the way. Chris Sale, this is a reliever Chris Sale. This reliever Chris Sale has been excellent in MLB The Show for years on years. So I think in terms of Battle Royale, this is going to be one of the must-have relievers that you can go ahead and pick up. Eric Davis, not really too good, has power against both sides. Like, these cards that you're going to be receiving, they're going to be great for events that only allow up to silver players. But other than that, if you really need to do collections and you really need stubs, what I would suggest you go ahead and do is you always just pick the most expensive card out of these packs and just sell them. Because unless you're doing collections, you're not really going to be stressing having all of these cards at the end of the day, if I'm being completely honest with you. And then when we talk about the golds, this is a brand new card that we had never seen before. This Marwin Gonzalez, switch hitting, good against both sides in terms of, well, he's a better hitter against right-handers than left-handers, but he's still decent enough against both sides. 78 fielding for a left fielder, not too bad. 45 speed, that hurts him. And then 82 reaction is not bad at all. Cole Calhoun, platoon hitter, similar to that silver card that we saw a little bit earlier. And then this Matt Carpenter card, I'm actually excited to use because despite his attributes being down or looking horrible, Matt Carpenter always has a really good swing in the game. And then last but not least, Brad Brach. Now this card back in like MLB The Show 17 was one of the best cards available in Battle Royale, let alone in the game in general, and he has an excellent arsenal as well. So in terms of must-haves, Brad Brach is going to be one of those. And in terms of the silvers, it's going to be Chris Sale. Now they also went ahead and gave us a brand new diamond at 90 Battle Royale points. The diamond is going to be Matt Harvey. He's missing not a splitter, excuse me. He's missing either a sinker or a cutter as a secondary fastball. Right now, he only throws one fastball. That's how most good hitters are going to look at him, because a 4-seam and a 2-seam, even though the 2-seam has a little bit of break, it's still the same pitch. It's going straight at you, unfortunately. And then the pitch speed differentials aren't really there either. In general, this card most likely isn't making the cut. Most of the Team Affinity Season 2 cards are a lot better, just like most of the Team Affinity Season 2 cards are a lot better than Reggie Jackson. I think they missed a humongous mark in making some actual good cards that made the Battle Royale Season 4 program worth grinding if you weren't just looking for stubs, but looking for players to replace. Now, this is who everyone is talking about. They're talking about James Paxton, and they're talking about Giancarlo Stanton. So let's go ahead and look at this correctly. Or let me bring the old camera because we got to see his pitch selection. So James Paxton, great hit per nine. K per nine, 94. I wish it was over the hundreds as well, because that would have been amazing. 4-seam, 95. Knuckle curve, 80. Cutter, 90. He has a fastball, cutter, sinker. So he has the 3 meta fastballs, and then he has a knuckle curve and a changeup. That hurts him a little bit because both of them are vertical off-speed movements. If he had a slider, it would have been great. But obviously, if the man didn't throw a slider, they're just not going to go ahead and give him a slider unless you're Mariano Rivera. Then they give you a sinker. But in general, it's going to be a card that is going to be used at least to go ahead and test out. Last year, James Paxton was not a bad pitcher when he got his monthly awards card. I highly doubt he's going to be a bad pitcher this time around. He doesn't have any quirk that really makes you go ahead and say ooh la la, to be honest. And right now he's selling for 430k to 381k. So if you were really a grinder, you could really just go ahead and grind this out as fast as possible. Even if you weren't good at the game, you can do some runs with 3 wins. Make sure you're always picking up these player programs or these players that are within the programs and getting Battle Royale points quickly like that, and just selling those cards as soon as possible. Giancarlo Stanton, on the other hand, he's most likely going to be a platoon hitter on everyone's bench to go ahead and face lefties. Now, I'll be honest, his price is probably not going to maintain because he plays right field. Inside MLB The Show, there are going to be a ton of great right fielders to use. He has 83 fielding. Let me go ahead and change the camera so I don't hear any complaining. 83 fielding, 81 arm strength, 87 reaction. None of those numbers are bad. The 63 speed is actually pretty good as well. But what kills Giancarlo is the contact versus right. That is atrocious, especially for a flawless reward. Especially if you go ahead and look at things, right? How much is he selling for in the marketplace? Nobody has even gotten him. And I doubt he's going to sell for a lot, regardless, because right field in general is not a position that a lot of people are looking to go ahead and replace, since they got a ton of players that can go ahead and give you similar production. For example, Dante Bichette is going to give you similar production to this Giancarlo. As a matter of fact, he's going to give you better production when we're talking about hitting than Giancarlo Stanton. The only place where he's going to lack is inside the defensive side of things. But when you look at the previous rewards, you go from Al Leiter and a shortstop Trevor Story, who is absolutely cracked, to Giancarlo and James Paxton. James Paxton is acceptable, but Giancarlo Stanton, he's just not. I'm sorry. I told you all last night inside the stream, this was just not going to be acceptable. And how much is Matt Harvey selling for? It doesn't seem like he's selling for a lot either. So in general, these Battle Royale rewards, they were humongous L's in my opinion. If we go ahead and even check this out, which this Wander Franco, I believe if you had already the prospect card, you automatically got it upgraded to 99 for the limited time being, and the price shot up, so you were able to sell it for a lot of stubs. So 430, 381, it's gonna drop quickly in my opinion to similar Al Leiter prices. And then when we go down, you see Trevor Story still selling for 200k, which is not bad at all. We already sold our Al Leiter a long time ago. Matt Harvey for 325k, that price right there is not going to stay. He's most likely going to settle near the 100ks, if not even way lower than that, to be completely honest with you. So if you are able to sell him for over 100k, you better go ahead and sell that boy over 100k. Where is Giancarlo Stanton as well? Oh, he's right here. So 469k, 406k, that is definitely not staying either. That's just a lot of people wanting to get some gameplay out with them in general. So there's that as well. And then last but not least, I do want to check out the stats on this, or the attributes on this one, Wander Franco. So limited time edition 99, I mean, He hits the 80 threshold, even though I parallel him up once against both sides. The contact is amazing. The fielding is amazing. I mean, everything is amazing. This card is amazing as a switch hitter as well. If you had him in your BR team, you are very happy today because you woke up with a 99 overall on your team. But today, I think we're going to go ahead and make a second video. We're going to do the positional tier list for center fielders. So make sure you all stay tuned. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. And I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.